going around the world with Rebekah.
That's me.
We're going around the world with her.
Here we go.
We're gonna see some kangaroos and koalas.
You gave it away.
Once we go to Australia, but that might not be today.
But you know that it is.
We're around the world.
Hello,
Around the
my
world with
friends.
Rebekah.
Welcome to Around the World with Miss Rebekah, and as you know, we're going to Australia today.
So we might see some kangaroos and some koalas.
Australia is a continent, my friends. My name is Miss Rebekah with the Shaler North Hills Library. That is Miss Ingrid behind the iPad.
Hi.
Our musical and show producer. Now, here at Around the World with Miss Rebekah, we do this because this is our little dot.
Yep.
This is the United States of America. This is right around Pittsburgh, and we are in a suburb north of Pittsburgh. But I don't know exactly where you are, but I'm thinking you're probably somewhere around here. And sometimes wherever you are, it feels like that's the only place there is. And all the people you see, they're kind of the only people you ever see. And that's all there is. But friends, that is not all there is. There's so much more outside of our circles. All kinds of different beautiful, fabulous people and places with brains and hearts and fingernails, just like you. Everywhere. All
True.
over the place.
Everyone is cursed with the fingernails.
So it's good to know we're not it.
Nope.
We are not it, my friends. We are not the center of the universe. There's all of this else on our beautiful earth. And today, we will be traveling to Australia.
There we are.
We have been to many other places. All of these circles represent where we have traveled to. It's pretty amazing where books can take you, my friend. Now, won't you join me for Australia? In our Countries We Come From series, this particular book is by Rachel Ann Cantor.
I don't remember her writing any other ones.
I think I do.
Do you? Okay. I do remember that girl. She lived in Kenya.
Are we going to do this again?
No. Sorry.
You know the globe's never coming, don't you?
I know.
That's no need to throw it all away.
I know.
And I have really good nails because I take a vitamin.
Yeah, you do have nice nails.
I didn't, but then I started taking a vitamin.
Is it a nail-specific vitamin?
It is.
Oh, cool.
It's
Cool.
called biotin.
Oh, cool.
I always thought it was because of vigorous shaking with the parachute. I don't know if you remember me saying that, because it was always my middle finger, which is my longest finger.
Yeah.
And you know the big giant parachute?
Right. And you just
Vigorously
thought,
shaking it, I thought it really weakened that nail and chipped it up, and maybe it did, but there's been no parachute for a really long time.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that nail got permanently damaged or what, but ever since I started taking biotin, nice nails.
That's pretty cool.
My friends, we're not traveling around the world to my nails. It's Australia, just in case you forgot throughout that ramble. And this is a nonfiction book, so we have our table of contents. This is Australia. Adventurous, friendly, wild. Australia is a huge country located between the Indian and Pacific Oceans. It is also one of the 7 continents on Earth. About 23 million people live there. Australian people are also known as Aussies. Australia is a beautiful country. Mountains rise along the country's eastern edge. In the center of Australia is a giant desert called the Outback. Sandy beaches surround Australia's coasts. The Great Barrier Reef is an enormous chain of coral. It's located off Australia's northeast coast. So that would be here. And it even says it, Great Barrier Reef.
Neat.
Nice. Fish, turtles, and other sea creatures live there. Rising temperatures have damaged parts of the reef. Scientists are trying to keep the rest of it safe. Not damaged coral reef, damaged coral reef.
Looks like a smoker's lung.
Many animals in Australia are found nowhere else on Earth. Kangaroos live throughout the country. Here's a side note. I was watching a show on Animal Planet this past Saturday called The Zoo, and it was at the Bronx Zoo, and they have a kangaroo named Dave who lives there. And he's an animal ambassador, so he'll meet with like field trips of children coming to the zoo.
That's so cool.
Yeah, because Dave, this is not Dave the kangaroo. Dave the kangaroo was rescued. Somebody took him or bought him to have as a pet. Kangaroos are not pets, my friends. So Dave is not really able to live in the wild, but Dave, it looks like, has like a nice existence.
Even a job.
Yeah, with some really kind folks at the Bronx Zoo.
And meaningful work is important.
Yeah. Koalas take shelter in the shade of eucalyptus trees. The platypus has webbed feet and a duck-like bill. Most mammals give birth to live young, but platypuses, they lay eggs.
Hey, do you remember a TV show when we were little or something that had a character in it called Henrietta Platypus?
I don't know.
Was that Mr. Rogers?
I don't know.
I can't remember. I just remember my mother loved Henrietta Platypus.
Wasn't there Henrietta somebody on Mr. Rogers? In the kingdom?
Never heard of Make Believe? I don't know. Yeah, maybe it wasn't Henrietta Platypus, but I'll have to figure that out.
The capital of Australia is Canberra. The country's largest city is Sydney. About 5 million people live there. The Sydney Opera House is a famous building. Its white concrete domes, or shells, face Sydney Harbour. Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people have lived in Australia for more than 50,000 years. This is a bark painting. This is a painted boomerang. Their carvings, paintings, and other artworks are known throughout the whole world. Uluru, am I pronouncing that right?
I'm not sure, but it sounds good to me.
Uluru is a spectacular rock formation in central Australia. It's a sacred place for the Anangu Aboriginal people. In the late 1700s, English people began settling in Australia. By the 1820s, other Europeans had begun moving there. Unfortunately, some Europeans hurt and killed many Aboriginal people. From 1788 to 1868, England sent more than 160,000 prisoners to Australia. Here's some English prisoners.
They use it as like their jail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Today, immigrants from China, India, the United States, and many other countries live in Australia.
The Aboriginal people still have it pretty rough, but they're working on it.
That's good that they're working on it.
Yeah.
Most Aussies speak English. However, Australians and Americans have different ways of saying certain things. Here's how you say hello to a friend. Good day, mate.
Do you know the secret to saying that right? Can I give you this so you can show people how to do it?
Sure.
Okay. So write the word good. And then the letter A. And then the letter M. And then the number 8. And just say that.
Good day, mate.
Yeah, that's how I do it. Good A 8.
Good day, mate.
Yeah.
After English, the most common languages in Australia are Mandarin, Italian, and Arabic. Many Aussies love to play rugby.
What?
Yep, the sport is similar to American football, but most players don't wear helmets or padding. Surfing is another popular sport in Australia, which I guess so because there's all this water.
Yeah. Might as well make use of it while you're there.
There you go. Many Australians enjoy getting together for barbecue meals. Aussie barbecues are nicknamed Barbies. They can include grilled beef, chicken, shrimp, or sausage. For dessert, try a lamington. It's a yummy sponge cake covered in chocolate and coconut. In December, many Australians celebrate Christmas. Most of the country is warm during this time of year. People often celebrate on the beach. In Australia, the day after Christmas is Boxing Day. People give gifts to workers, such as mail carriers. Each year, more than 5 million people visit Australia. Many visitors drive along the Great Ocean Road for its gorgeous views. The Great Ocean Road stretches for 151 miles along the southeastern coast. So maybe that's like here?
Yeah.
Think so?
So, yeah. Seems like that would be.
I think so. Fast facts. Capital city, Canberra. Population of Australia, about 23 million. Main language, English. Money, Australian dollar. Major religion, Christianity. Nearby countries, Papua New Guinea, Indonesia, and New Zealand. Cool fact. Australia is home to a large flightless bird called a cassowary. Cassowary.
Oh, good.
It has powerful legs that can deliver dangerous kicks to the enemy. It's like there's a lot of kicking animals there.
There's a lot of
Maybe
kicking.
just 2.
But that's probably, I can't think of many
Kangaroo.
kicking animals in the United States except for Dave. Yeah.
But Dave's gentle.
Yes.
Glossary. Capital. A city where a country's government is based. Continents. The world's 7 large land masses. Africa, Antarctica, Asia, Australia, Europe, North America, and South America. Shall we review them?
Yeah, why not?
So we have the world's 7 large land masses. Africa. We have Antarctica down here. We have Asia. Here we go. We have Europe. Here we go. North America. South America. Australia.
Australia. Yeah.
Immigrants, people who move from one country to live in a new one. And sacred means holy, religious.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, my friends.
Do you know what I found out too when I was reading about this?
Yes.
Australia is the continent of Australia, plus Tasmania, which is underneath it. That's a pretty big island.
That's Tasmania.
And then 8,222 other islands.
That's a lot of islands.
Yes. Yes.
Here's New Zealand down here.
Isn't that wacky?
Well, I guess those are all those little
Yeah.
dots.
Yeah.
Boop, 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 boop. My friends, shall we learn about one of Australia's citizens?
Not Dave. In fact, the girl who's on that book. Okay. Koala.
Koalas. By Laura Marsh.
Alright.
They're such charming little creatures.
Wonder if she's in relation to Laura Ingalls Wilder.
Why would she be?
Because they have the same name.
First name or last name?
First name.
Is that how you usually tell when people are related?
Not in our country.
In Australia?
I don't know.
Was Laura Ingalls Wilder from Australia?
I don't think so.
No.
I don't know where she was from originally. Do you remember what country they came from?
Nope.
The Ingalls?
Nope.
Okay, me neither.
My friends. Good A, mate. Table of contents. Who am I?
The koala's having an existential crisis.
I live in the trees, eating green leaves. I have a black nose and long claws on my toes. My big ears are furry, and I am not in a hurry. Who Who am I? A koala!
They look so gentle, but I don't know if they are or not.
They could mess your day up.
Remember spy koalas?
Yes. Koalas live in a country called Australia. They live in forests and wooded areas. They live in the mountains and on the coast. Look,
Koalas.
it's like Mickey Mouse ears,
I was
but
going to say, it looks
koalas.
like Mickey Mouse heads. Koalas are big fans of Mickey Mouse.
Pouch animals. Koalas look a little like teddy bears, but they are not bears at all. Koalas are mammals called marsupials. They carry their babies in pouches. Kangaroos and wombats are marsupials too. This is a wombat. That's its baby pouch.
So are they related at all? Like, are they part of the same...
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's a good question
Yeah.
now. There's a kangaroo in the pouch. They are built to climb. A koala's body is perfect for living in trees. Its body curls up to fit between branches. Fur on its bottom is extra thick. It has a built-in seat cushion, my friends. Strong legs help the koala climb up and down trees. Paws have pads that keep a koala from slipping. Long claws dig into the trunks and branches. Front paws have 2 thumbs and 3 fingers. These help grab branches. Long arms wrap
must
around
be pretty
trees.
hensel.
Not very exciting. Charming, but not so exciting. Life in the trees. Koalas are good climbers. They spend most of their time in trees. This is their habitat. Koalas sleep in trees too. They doze off in some funny places. Could you sleep like this?
If I was stressed.
Could you sleep like that?
If I was stressed. 'Cause I fall asleep as soon as I'm stressed.
That's crazy. Koalas are slow and sleepy. They sleep up to 18 hours a day.
Honk. They must be really stressed.
I need to sleep, but I don't need 18 hours. A koala lives in a small area in its habitat. The area has about 100 trees. This is its territory. Male koalas have a scent patch on their chests. They rub it on the trees. This tells other koalas to stay out of their territory.
Now, do they have to buy that, or does that come naturally? I'm just saying. Okay.
Ingrid,
Yeah.
do you think the koala buys its scent patch? Ingrid?
What if it runs out?
It doesn't buy the scent
Okay.
patch.
Okay.
Territory means an area where an animal or group of animals eats, travels, and lives. Picky eaters.
Oh.
Koalas eat lots of eucalyptus leaves, but they only eat from a few kinds of eucalyptus trees. To get enough food, koalas eat for about 5 hours every day. Koalas mostly eat and sleep.
Oh my gosh, I think I'm a koala.
6 cool koala facts. 1. Koalas can jump from tree to tree. 2. Koalas hardly drink any water. They get most of their waters from leaves.
I'm not a koala.
3. A koala's fur protects the animal from heat, cold, and rain. 4. Koalas are very active at night. They like midnight snacks. 5. Koalas have fingerprints, just like we do. 6. Eucalyptus leaves smell like cough drops. Koalas do too.
Wow.
So if you ever smell a cough drop, it will be like,
Is that a cough drop or
an unwrapped cough drop in my backpack, or is that a koala?
with a working set patch?
Those are the baby koalas. A baby koala is called a joey. When it's born, it does not have any hair. It is also blind. The joey stays in its mother's pouch for about 6 months. It drinks milk and grows bigger and bigger. So that's a baby koala when it's first born. And this is its size, its actual size. That is how big the baby koala is. And then it goes to live in the pouch for 6 months.
I'm glad, because that would be easy to lose. I mean, even if you were careful, Mama.
This is a joey peeking out of its mom's pouch. Now 6 months, that's like a long time. 6 months from now is November. Is that right, Miss Ingrid?
less than
January.
Dude, why don't they just stay in their bellies longer?
That's what I want,
Yeah.
Maybe it's a capacity issue.
Yeah, maybe.
Soon the joey comes out of the pouch. It hangs on the mom's chest or rides on her back. The young koala learns how to climb and hang on so it can live safely in the trees.
Oh.
In danger. Today, koalas and people often must share space. Koalas need land with trees, but people are cutting down trees to make farms, roads, and buildings. There is less land for koalas. They're in real danger. Koalas get hurt too. They get hit by cars or hurt by pet dogs.
I guess I didn't realize that we had encroached so much on their
Everybody.
land.
We encroach on everybody.
You know what I mean?
Helping koalas. Luckily for koalas, there are hospitals just for them. Doctors and nurses help koalas that are sick or hurt. Koala hospitals help thousands of koalas every year. This is a koala. It gets help after it was hit by a car. It will be taken to the Koala Hospital in Port Macquarie, New South Wales in Australia. That's a koala ambulance.
Is healthcare free for koalas? Or is it tied into their
Employment
Employment?
situation?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's guaranteed or not.
Yeah, because I wonder about Dave.
Dave is a kangaroo that lives
I know,
in the
but I
Bronx
mean,
Zoo.
if he gets,
Maybe since he's
because he works
working
there.
a job, he's
Yeah.
deserving of health care.
I think he should.
This
Unless
koala-
it's part time.
This koala's arms were hurt. The
36
cast
hours.
helps them heal. Look,
Look
it
at
is
that.
cast on.
That's nice.
Hospital workers give loving care to a sick koala.
That's nice.
This koala is being weighed.
How much do they weigh usually?
I don't know. I feel like they should have told us that.
I know.
This is an oversight, Laura. Koalas get help in other ways too. Road signs tell drivers to watch out for koalas. Tunnels and bridges can help koalas cross roads too. But koalas don't always know where the safe places to cross are. Saving eucalyptus trees is the best way to help koalas. Trees are homes for koalas.
Yeah. You know what's
Yeah, my
interesting? That sign, you would have to. I mean, I couldn't tell right away, and maybe it's just because I haven't seen it a lot. That's the first time I've ever seen a koala crossing sign. But I wouldn't know. I wouldn't look at that and say, koala.
You would if you lived there.
Yeah, probably.
Just like maybe if
Yeah.
somebody in Australia came here and was like, deer, what's...
Pedestrian? Yeah, right.
The deer.
I saw the kangaroo crossing signs.
Yes.
And that seems to be a little more stylized.
Well, it looked more stencily.
Stencily, yeah.
Stencily. Well, my friends,
That
we've
was
now
fun.
been around the world to Australia.
Yeah.
It was quite the journey. And I'll ask you to join me next week for our final journey of the summer season.
Where are we going?
You
We'll
have to
find
tune in
out.
to find out. And I can't remember.
Okay. Let's go. We're going around the world with Rebekah.
Good day, mate.
We've been on all the continents so far.
That's true.
No, I just realized that we haven't been to Antarctica.
That's true.
And I don't know if we'll ever happen to go there.
I don't think so.
And that's okay because it looks like it's kind of small. We went around the world with Rebekah.
It's true, my friends. See you next time. Thanks for spending time with us.
Bye.
Good day, mate.
Good day, mate.